Moved on.
It's that easy.
Did you find him?
No. I gather you didn't either.
No, man, we stopped by the park on the way here. That's why we're late. Thank you for that.
Maybe he's left word. Well, you know, I called the emergency rooms at General Hospital and Mercy. Nobody fitting Lucky's description has been admitted.
Oh, wait, there's a message.
Elizabeth, it's me. Are you there? I'm just checking in. The conference is going well. Well, you must still be at Nicholas's party. I hope you had a good time. I'd like you to call me when you get in so I know you're home safe. Love you.
Speaking of calling, has anyone called Laura?
No. She'd only worry. Besides, we don't even know if anything bad happened yet.
You guys.
It'll only make things worse between Laura and Lucky if she starts checking up on him.
Okay, all right, for now. You said you thought you lost your bracelet down by the dock, so what was the plan when Lucky went to look for it? Oh, Nicholas? Happy birthday.
Thanks.
He said he'd check the docks and he'd be right back.
You're positive?
I'm positive, so he knows I'm waiting for him.
Well, that's not like Lucky, so something obviously did happen. I better call the police.
She's right. We don't have a choice right now. It's the only place we haven't looked.
I'll call the police station first, not 911. Hi, could I have the number of police headquarters? I doubt the Max Scorpio will be there, but I'll ask.
I don't remember ever being here before, but it's nice.
You haven't been here before. That's why I chose it. Nobody will think to look for us here.
I'm not staying. I gave you what I said I would, one drive. I listened to what you had to say. I told you my side. I've moved on. I don't hate you. I'm not angry anymore. I love life. I just don't want you to be a part of it. Nothing you say is going to change that.
So you keep telling me. But see, I got some distance while I was gone. I don't like what's happened to my family. Look, Lucky, I taught you to despise any man who hurts a woman and to hate anybody who tried to hurt your mother. So when that turned out to be me, you did me proud.
You can just say I don't hate you anymore. Whatever you did, Mom seemed to have found a way to live with it, which makes it your mess with her, not me. And if it's all tucked away in a nice, tidy place, well, more power to the both of you.
Yeah, well, see, the problem is you and I have made a big mess, and we gotta clean it up. So that's what we're gonna do. We're not gonna leave here until we've settled that. For starters, I'm through paying for a crime I didn't commit. I'm not the man who raped Elizabeth Weber. And I'm also through having you punish me because you can't find the guy who did.
We caught Elizabeth's rapist. Doesn't change my feelings about you, though.
Nothing?
I checked the docks, the park, all the streets in between, and went by his place. I also saw a couple of squad cars. They said they'd gotten word but didn't have any news for me.
Maybe we should check with the hospitals again.
The supervisors have my pager number, and they know to contact me immediately if Lucky's brought in, but I just wish I knew where his father was. He does have an uncanny way of finding him.
What about the boxcar?
I checked it.
I think the wise thing to do for tonight is just wait by the phone. I gotta go, honey, because I gotta relieve my babysitter. But since Audrey isn't here, I don't really want you home alone.
Well, I can stay with her.
You sure?
That's all right with you. If you're not comfortable with me being here, you know
No,
I
no,
can...
no. I'd rather stay here in case Lucky decides to show up or calls or something. I'm fine. Just call if you hear anything, even if it's 4 in the morning.
I will. I know you don't want to hear this, but I think you're a good big brother.
I don't mind. I'll walk you out. I'll be right back, okay? It's getting cold out. So what are you doing? Who are you calling?
Police? I want to make sure Tom's still in jail, that he didn't accidentally get released.
I already called. He's safe in his cell.
Are you sure?
Yes.
You know, they're not going to charge him for the rape.
What?
Right after Lucky left, Lieutenant Taggart decided to drop by to let me know that because there is no physical evidence, because I didn't report the rape soon enough, that it would be his word against mine.
He said he did it. He admitted it
Well,
right to you.
now he's saying he didn't, and that I'm lying.
And they believe him.
No, but they don't think they can win the trial with it. So I guess they're just gonna prosecute him for the blackmail stuff and not for me.
Oh.
I wanted to tell Lucky this first. What if something bad's happened to
No,
him?
no, no, Haley. Nothing's bad gonna happen to Lucky, okay?
You don't know that. Bad things happen at night.
Liz, listen to me. Look, Lucky's different than everyone else, okay? He was raised to take care of himself. I mean, he's a smart, strong, tough person, okay? And probably the most stubborn person I've ever met. Now, I don't know where he is, but I do know that he's okay.
I really wish I could believe that.
So I looked at Nicholas, saw he was ready. He knew what I was thinking. We jumped Tom, took him down. In the middle of everything, the gun came loose. Elizabeth picked it up. For a second, it looked as if she was gonna shoot him. If she didn't, I was certainly thinking about it. At least bashing his brains in. I wanted to kill him. But I didn't. Elizabeth phoned the police. It was good for her. Being the one to call, you know?
So this shindig out at Spoon Island tonight, you were celebrating the rapist getting bagged?
No, it's my brother's birthday.
So he's your brother now.
Has been since the day I was born. Biological fact. Just didn't know it. But see, he helped me take down the guy who raped Elizabeth, even though he could have been shot. And if I'd been there without him, things could have ended wrong. Elizabeth couldn't handle another wrong ending. Because Nicholas and I figured out a way to work together. She doesn't have to. And I think that's when I knew. I saw what you never wanted me to see. He's not a spawn incapable of doing anything good. And Lulu, she would have died without him. Yeah, we treated each other like dirt, but he still asked me for my help. And he gave me his when I needed it. See, it's just one more person not to hate. Once again, the truth surfaces. It's kind of funny how that happens.
And these warm, fuzzy feelings, do they extend to any other Cassadines?
I haven't had much to do with Stefan, if that's what you mean. I don't plan to. You're on your own, Dad. Your war with the Cassadines is a one-man show now.
You got it all figured out.
I figured out I don't want to be like you. I got too much to look forward to.
Well, you can claim you're past me. Claim you're past your mother. You can claim all you want. You can write books about it. You can stand on old Smokey and sing it till you're blue in the face, but it doesn't mean a damn. We're here now. And we're gonna stay here. Because I'm gonna wait you out.
What is it you're dying to hear me say?
Everything. Anything.
I just don't have time for that. Elizabeth's waiting.
No, I don't think so. She'll call your mother, and I left a message there telling your mother that you'd be with me for a few days. Laura, it's me. I'm back. I'm gonna take Lucky away for a couple of days and try and hash out our problems.
Daddy!
Messages deleted.
Plus you got handcuffs. There's no way you can hold me here. The second you fall asleep, I'm gone.
Looks like it's gonna be a long night.
Do you have any idea how pathetic you've become?
Pathetic? No, I'm desperate. There's a difference. Desperate men take desperate chances. And I'm taking a desperate chance. That you're still my son. You may as well get some sleep. I'll be right here, grinding my teeth when you wake up.
You're very punctual, Mr. Jacks. That's good.
Look familiar, Mr. Cassadine?
Where did you get it?
In a locked safe. In Luke Spencer's office.
Hello, you have no messages.
No, baby. Remember what Mommy said? The answering machine is not a toy. You know why, hon? Because if you push the wrong button, Mommy might miss an important message. You know, maybe even from Lucky or from Nicholas. Understand? Hey, did you like seeing both of your brothers at the same time at Nicholas's birthday party? You did? Would you like to do it again? Oh, me too, baby, me too. Seeing the two of them together was like a dream come true, wasn't it? I know, honey.
Liz, someone's here.
Is it Lucky?
I don't know.
Mr. Cassadine, Miss Weber. Hope I'm not too early.
No, not at all. What are you doing here?
Well, if you're concerned about your assailant, Tom Baker, I'm happy to inform you he's still behind bars.
Good, thanks. We reported Lucky missing last night. Any word on that?
As a matter of fact, that's why I'm here.
It's rigged, cowboy.
Did you rig a shotgun like the old days?
Makes you wonder, don't it? Step aside. I'll show you. Oh, you're gonna love this. You ready?
You were bluffing.
Yeah. I didn't even have to open my eyes to fool you.
That was tricky.
But you know why you fell for it, besides the obvious fact that you're nostalgic for the old days when dear old Dad always had a shotgun handy.
You got me.
This. Man, look, this image lording over the room, this constant threat, this danger, these steel jaws of unrelenting, inhuman unpredictability, just ready to... Anything could happen.
The only reason you fooled me is I'm so hungry I can't see straight.
Oh. Well, we can't have that. If we're gonna have a good, game of wits, you have to be in top form. You want some breakfast?
Unless you're planning on starving me into submission.
I thought about it.
Really?
Yeah. You still like that chocolate-covered cereal with the marshmallows and the raisins?
Yeah.
Well, I've got it here. I got instant pasta. I got milk.
Milk?
You bet. I got
Beef jerky?
Beef jerky. You bet.
Jerk.
Your friend Lucky has a history of taking off whenever he wants to. For us to launch a search right now would be premature.
If Lucky were okay, he'd have called me by now. You trying to tell me you're not going to do anything about this?
I asked around down at the docks. Nobody's seen him. I checked his room. No sign of a struggle. The best we can do right now is just sit, wait, and see what happens.
Well, when you checked his room, did you see his backpack?
Yes, I did.
What about his guitar?
I believe so.
Well, doesn't that tell you if he left voluntarily, he would have taken those things with him?
Well, it's tempting to think that, but isn't it also possible that he didn't take those things because he's planning to return?
Lucky left my house last night to look for my bracelet, which I lost somewhere between the docks and my house. At the most, that should have taken 40 minutes. He has been gone over 12 hours, Lieutenant. I think that's enough reason to be concerned.
He has 36 hours before he is officially considered missing. Until then, there is nothing I can do. I'm sorry.
Then will you inform us if you hear anything?
I will call you right away. You've been through a lot this week, Miss Weber. Why don't you go easy on yourself? Try not to worry.
Someone I care about is missing. You want to try to tell me how I'm supposed to remain cool about that?
Good point. I hope he turns up soon.
Boy, that was a big help.
We have to do something, Nicholas. We just can't sit around here and wait.
I know. Look, I'll go over to Laura's, see if she's heard anything, and see if she has any ideas.
Yeah, do it. I'll just stay here and try not to worry.
Okay. Look, if he calls here, don't go anywhere without letting me know first, all right?
Hurry, please.
A death mask. How appropriate. I trust there's no chance Spencer can trace the safe break-in back to you.
I made sure it looked like a robbery. No one will suspect that the mask was the real target.
Good. Now we need a witness.
To what?
As you may recall, this letter opener was removed from my desk and used to loosen the parapet railing. It was replaced, complete with traces of mortar dust. The police found it and arrested me for my fiance's murder.
And you think that Spencer used it himself and then planted it back in your desk?
I'm certain of it.
Look, I don't know Spencer, but from what I've heard, he's too crafty to have let anyone see him do it.
But if we can find someone who saw him entering or leaving this room wearing that mask, the evidence could be sufficiently incriminating.
What if he used the tunnel entrance?
The tunnel entrance to this room was locked that evening. The house was overflowing with guests. Many of them spilled out into the hallway right outside that door. Someone should remember that hideous thing.
How many guests total?
200.
If I question everyone, the buzz will be all around Port Giles in a day. Maybe Spencer hears it, decides he wants to stay underground for good.
No. Never. There's too much here he wants. Now here are the names and addresses of everyone in attendance that evening. Find that witness.
I'll say, I suspect that you were responsible for the financial ruin of my family.
Well, that's very inventive.
Or is it the truth?
Use whatever excuse you see fit. But don't contact me again until you've done what I've asked.
Oh, I was just on my way out. I'm glad I didn't miss you.
Me too.
Oh, you know what? Your sister's right next door. Come on, let's go surprise her.
Actually, any other day I'd love to, but there's something important we need to discuss. I left you a message last night. You didn't get it?
No. Oh, no.
Have you heard from Lucky since the party last night?
What happened?
Oh, he's missing.
What?
Lucky, open the door. Come on, you got me. That was a real good maneuver. All right. Score one for Dallas.
Hey, it's me. I'm okay.
Lucky, thank God. What happened?
My dad's back in town. He wanted to spend some time with me. And let's just say he persuaded me.
Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. It's just the same old stuff over again. Oh, Elizabeth, I'm so sorry. I know you must have been scared.
Tried terrified.
Anyone else know I'm gone?
Your Aunt Bobby and the police.
You called them?
No use. What's that noise?
Lucky! Open this damn door!
Him.
He sounds furious.
Yeah, he's having a little trouble adjusting to our situation.
You're not fighting with him, are you?
No, I don't think that's not likely.
Good. Lucky, listen, you need to tell me where you are, because...
Hey, I found your bracelet.
You're kidding. Where?
The docks. It was like I was just sitting there waiting for me to come and get it.
That is so great. Okay, Lucky, you need to tell me where you are, because I... Lucky? Hello? Are you there? Lucky!
Give me that. Smooth move, Slick. I guess your pathetic old man taught you a thing or two after all, didn't he?
Everything I know that has any value or substance, I didn't learn from you.
You really missed me, didn't you?
Are you crazy?
No! You had me here. You had me tight in that pantry. All you had to do was get the keys to the car and walk out. Why didn't you?
I had to make a phone call.
It's a cell phone. You could have made it on the run. You could have made it from the car. No. You want to be here. Whether you realize it or not, Lucky, you want to be here.
Okay, from everything you've told me, it doesn't sound like he's hurt or he's in trouble with the police. That's the good news. We've got to be grateful for that.
Not bad.
Well, if Lucky decided to go somewhere, he would have at least called Liz to let her know. So, I think it means he was taken against his will.
Not a very comforting conclusion, is it?
No. The question is, by whom?
Could have been anyone.
I'm not so sure about that. Lucky has incredible instincts for danger. And I think it would be pretty tough for the average run-of-the-mill mugger to sneak up on him.
Well, what if they had a gun and jumped him from behind or something?
Okay, look, I'm not eliminating that as a possibility. I don't know. I have a gut feeling. I have a gut feeling that it was someone he knew.
Well, you know, Lucky was partly responsible for putting Liz's rapist in jail. You think that might be connected?
Maybe so. Has that rapist been released?
No.
Then it could be friends of his or something like that.
Yeah.
Well, that would mean that you and Emily and Elizabeth would all need protection. Oh, my God. I'm going to call Jason. He might have some connections. He might be able to help us out.
Never seen you like this before.
Like what?
You're so incisive and focused. I mean, most parents would be freaking out right now.
I am. But I've had years of practice. And this is what a mother does when one of her kids is in trouble.
Oh, I'll get it. Hey.
Hey, Nicholas. Hi, Mrs. Spencer. Hi.
What's up? You heard from Lucky?
Yeah, I have.
Thank God.
He's with his father.